as we go into a weekend where we think about the life and the legacy of Dr. King. We think about his final sermon. I've been to the Mountaintop that Brother Sean Ellis just recently alluded to. We think about the drum major for justice speech that Dr. King made during the last year of his life, and may that all encourage us and guide us towards, as Dr. King would say, lead us to the beloved community and lead us to what Dr. Congressman John Lewis would say, getting into good trouble. We miss you, John Lewis. We follow in your legacy. Now back to the awards. Dominga Martin is a dynamo. She is an award-winning cultural artist whose work has appeared on TV One and BET and MTV. She is a writer, she is a producer, and is among the dominant voices in hip hop. In 2008, her documentary, Dispelling the Myth of Immigration, was invited to be screened at the United Nations to open the 11th annual African American Women in Cinema Film Festival. Dominga is a motion picture artist with the skill to weave in and out of genres, the genres of directing and producing different narratives, music video, documentary, and commercial. Dominga's new music video, Wake Up, features VH1's You Ought to Know artist Russell Taylor and is filmed on the new Black Lives Matter mural in Nubian Square, steps away from Dominga grew up. Press features include Essence Magazine, Black Enterprise, Pix 11 News in New York City, Boston's Bay State Banner, and Grammys.com. Dominga, we salute you, we award you, we commend this prize, this award to you as you continue your efforts at shedding light and giving guidance as we continue to fight for Black lives. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So I just want to say thank you to the Boston Mountaintop Committee, the New Democracy Coalition, and Dr. Kevin Peterson for this honor. It's actually a full circle moment for me because in 1988, my mother, Dr. Sabina Martin, received the Martin Luther King Drum Major for Justice Award. So growing up in a household with a national activist, I would come home from high school and her comrades would be in the living room planning national strategies. But I'd be more into my talent shows, my writing, my art. And they would always ask me, you know, when are you joining the movement? And I would always say that my activism would be in art. Fast forward to 2018, I joined the Massachusetts Poor Campaign alongside my mother, who's a tri-chair, and a lot of those comrades that were in my living room as a kid, who many are still alive today, and very instrumental in the relaunch of the new Poor People's Campaign, a national call for moral revival, with Reverend Dr. Barber as a co-chair. So to accept this award alongside Attorney Gray is a huge honor because he carved out the pathway that I get to walk on today. To accept this with Sean Ellis, who after I watched Trial 4 completely impacted and changed my life. I've become fascinated with the faith leaders in the movement. Just fascinating people to see faith leaders on the front line. So Reverend Peterson, thank you for your work. To be here with the youth voices in the community, Zariah and Carrie, means so much to me because I am an artist. Hi, Sean. I'm an artist at the intersection of art and social justice. But I began to use my voice here as a youth advocate, a peer leader, because I am an alumni of Boston's Youth Outreach Program. So having a sense of agency as a young person not only pushes boundaries and busts through doors, but changes and can change the political landscape of this whole nation. So I accept this award on behalf, I just launched a youth program for impacted youth in Boston called ASAP, the After School Arts Program, which is powered by the Boston Public Health Commission. And it's a great need, especially now, because before there was a pandemic, there was an epidemic that's still going on in our community. So I want to say thank you. And may we all continue to lead with that drum major instinct. So thank you very much for this award. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Dominga Martin. And we would be remiss without mentioning your mother, Savina, Reverend Dr. Savina Martin, who leads the Massachusetts Poor People's Campaign, but who has been leading in the city of Boston for so long, fighting around housing and public safety and substance abuse issues. You fall from a tree that is well planted and that gives good fruit.